Society taught us to measure everything in numbers. We count money, we count days, we track percentages, but most of all, we count years. We are told that turning 18 suddenly makes you an adult. That by 25, you will magically figure everything out. That once you hit 30, you finally become a real man. Becoming a man isn't a biological process. It is a conscious choice you make every single day, every hour, every minute. The very first step on that path comes down to a single word: responsibility. Most people spend their lives waiting for a magical turning point. They think manhood or maturity will just arrive on its own, like an automatic software update on a phone. They expect to wake up one morning completely confident, disciplined, and wise. They believe that time itself will heal their weaknesses and smooth out their flaws, as if simply surviving another year makes them stronger. That is a lie. Nothing happens on autopilot. Becoming a man isn't a biological process. It is a conscious choice you make every single day, every hour, every minute. The very first step on that path comes down to a single word: responsibility. What transforms a boy into a man? It isn't lifting heavy weights in the gym or driving an expensive car. It isn't wearing a suit, having a high-paying job, or acting tough to impress people who don't even matter. It is the ability to look at a situation, step up without making excuses, and say, "This is my fault. This was my choice, and I will deal with the consequences." A boy always looks for an excuse. He blames his parents for what they didn't give him. He blames the system, the economy, the weather, his friends, or his teachers. He searches for a scapegoat because admitting his own shortcomings hurts his fragile ego. A real man does the exact opposite. He looks in the mirror and realizes that everything he has right now is the direct result of his own decisions. If he doesn't like where he is, he knows he is the only one who can change it. No one is coming to save him. The moment you stop blaming the outside world and take total ownership of your life, your mess, your mistakes, your failures, and your victories, that is the exact second you start growing up. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, whether you feel like doing it or not. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you moving when the initial excitement dies out. Discipline is the bridge between who you are today and who you want to become tomorrow. Every single day, you face hundreds of small, seemingly insignificant choices. Take one more step forward or stay right where you are. Push through that last rep or drop the weight. Finish the project or scroll through social media. Have an honest, uncomfortable conversation, or hide away and hold a grudge. Get out of bed on the first alarm, or hit snooze 5 times. These choices seem minor in isolation, but over time, they compound. Every time you say no to your own laziness, you lay another brick in the foundation of your character. Every time you choose the hard path over the easy one, you build mental toughness. You don't build yourself with loud speeches for the crowd or flashiness on social media. You build yourself through the silent decisions you make, alone in the dark, when no one is there to clap for you. The world doesn't care about your good intentions. It doesn't care how old you are, what your big plans look like, how talented you think you are, or what you promise to do someday. The world only measures facts. It measures action. You can talk about honesty all day long, but if you lie about small things when it benefits you, you are a liar. You can talk about loyalty, but if you betray people when it's convenient or comfortable, you aren't loyal. You can preach about courage, but if you run at the first sign of danger or conflict, you are weak. Your words mean nothing if your lifestyle contradicts them. Real men don't waste breath describing themselves. They don't need to post about their grind or shout about their achievements. They let their actions speak for them so clearly that words become unnecessary. True strength is staying calm when everything around you turns into total chaos. While everyone else panics, loses control, or complains, you keep a cool head, analyze the situation, and look for a way out. True strength is taking care of the people around you. Manhood isn't about aggression, dominance, or putting others down to make yourself look big. It is about protecting those who can't protect themselves, lifting up someone who fell, and being a solid wall of support for your family and friends. It is about building a safe harbor for the people you love in the middle of a storm. True strength is keeping your word. Integrity means your promise is an unbreakable contract. If you say you will do something, you do it, period. If you say you will show up, you show up. If you fail, you own it immediately without trying to cover it up. Stop waiting until you are 20, 30, or 40 to turn into someone you can actually respect. Age guarantees nothing. Getting older doesn't mean getting wiser. Plenty of people just get older while staying just as reckless and irresponsible as they were years ago. You can be an 18-year-old who carries his family, works 2 jobs, studies, and stands as solid as a rock. And you can be a 40-year-old complaining on the internet about how unfair life is, waiting for a handout, and blaming everyone else for his broken dreams. Your level of maturity isn't defined by your birth certificate. It is defined by the weight of responsibility you are willing to carry on your shoulders. Look at your life right now. Look at your daily habits, your environment, your health, your relationships, and your work. Strip away the excuses. Forget how old you are. Forget about what happened yesterday, last month, or last year. You cannot rewrite the past, but you have absolute control over what happens next. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. There will never be a time when everything is easy, comfortable, and lined up perfectly. There is only right now, and there are your actions. Stop asking for permission to grow up. Stop asking the world to go easy on you. Step up to the plate. Embrace the discomfort. Take total control of your direction. Build a life based on effort, honor, discipline, and relentless consistency. Take the step. Forge your character. Be a person of your word and a person of action. Age doesn't make you a man. Your actions do.